back to That Kevin Show with Kevin McCullough.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, when this person was last with us, she made a promise that when there was new music, we would be among the first that would get to hear it and get to see it. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that not only is she a gentle lady and a scholar, she's a woman of her word. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and please welcome Lindsay Ell. Hey, Lindsay, welcome back.
Hi, Kevin.
It's so
Thank you so much for having me. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you.
Since you've been with us, you have hosted a season of television and you're touring, and I think you even went to Scotland and back. I mean, give us a little bit of an update of how crazy life's been for you.
Yeah, since we last talked, I've been hosting, which is like America's Got Talent, just the Canadian version, or Britain's Got Talent or whatever. And it's been so amazing hosting a TV show. Obviously, music is my first and foremost love, but I think TV and music go so nicely together. And the one amazing thing about the Got Talent stage is it is a stage for people who are not only musicians and singers, but magicians and acrobats and dancers. And so it's been so just liberating to be able to showcase other talent and spotlight incredible human beings who go on stage who sometimes I don't even know how to explain what they're doing or know how they would showcase a talent like that. But it's really amazing that we can give them that stage to do so. And yes, I have been touring. I've been back on the road. We went back out to CTC and played in Glasgow, Dublin, and London, which was so incredible, and got to play the main stage of the O2, and that was amazing. And I just have new music out, and I'm about to kick off on tour with Shania Twain, which is wild. If you were to tell 10-year-old Lindsay that she was going to go on tour with Shania Twain, I would have said you were crazy. And the fact that is real life right now, I'm still pinching myself. But I'm so excited, and I just cannot wait to see a Shania Twain show every night, let alone open up her crowd
for free. And you get backstage access. That's pretty good.
Totally.
We don't know everything about every artist that's out there. What's Shania looking like these days? How's she sounding? What is what's the aura that she gives off in terms of the tour that's coming up?
It's been almost 10 years since she's been out on tour. She's been doing her residency in Vegas, of course, but she is sounding just as good as ever. She's looking good as just as ever. We opened up for her at a festival last fall, and I was just like, she is just like she's in her 20s. It's unbelievable when you see her. I mean, she's been doing a lot of press for the Queen of Me album, and she just looks incredible, wearing like her hair's all these different colors, and I'm just like, goodness gracious, Shania Twain does not age. She does not age.
I'd leave it to a girl with green fingernails to notice the color of another woman's hair that changes colors.
Hey, gotta love a good color.
Let me ask you about the trip to the UK. You kind of wedged it into a bunch of other stuff that you were doing. What was that like for you? Had you played there previously? What was this? How was this experience?
Yes, I love touring over in the UK. This is our 7th time back over there, and the fans over in the UK are just incredible, Kevin. They care so much about music and about lyrics and about musicianship. And so there's just a level of dedication and honestly attention. When you are on stage, you can hear a pin drop, whether you're playing in front of 20,000 people at the O2 or 200 people in a little club. The fans there are just so delightful. They're magical. And so we love going over there, and to be able to, play in the main stage at CTC Festival, and Zach Brown called me up and had me up on stage as a part of his set, and so it was a really, really cool weekend.
Not a bad way to spend a few days. You do have the new single out, and thank you for keeping your word and coming back to talk to us.
We can keep dancing with our eyes closed, no matter what, wherever we go. Oh, there's living and dreaming, and there's something in between. So baby, don't stop giving it everything that we got. No such thing as only one shot.
Tell us about Sweet Spot. Where'd it come from? What's it about? What do you hope people take away from it?
I'm at this time of my life right now, Kevin, that I feel like a lot of how we look at things really affects what we can get out of them. And so, I know we all know what it feels like to go through the highs and lows of life, the really exciting times and the really painful, challenging times. But I think that going through both of those extremes give us perspective and give us a lot of gratitude to look at our current reality in today and be appreciative of it, and also find this magical happy medium. It's like finding a way to float in the really high, mountains and valleys. I think that anybody can find a sweet spot in their own life. It's just from, a lot of gratitude and having the right mindset about it. And I do feel like I'm in a sweet spot in my life right now, even though there are a lot of chaotic things going on. I think it's all about mindset. And so I really wanted to write a song coming from this place.
You didn't happen to like start taking up yoga in the last few months and write this in the middle of that, did you?
I mean, I've loved, I've been a yogi ever since I was a little girl, really. I've been doing yoga for
the reason I
a
ask
long time.
is I've only been doing it for about 4 years, but one of the things that my instructors have been talking about more lately is the non-attachment and finding the kind of finding what you were describing, the sweet spot between the highs and lows. I was telling my bride and my daughter just a couple of weeks ago, I was like, man, I just, if you ever want to really make a bad mistake in life, date a songwriter and then break her heart because she'll spend albums talking about it, and you'll never be able to live it down. And between Taylor and Ballerini and your Theory album, I've got a lot of examples of that. But great music. I love the riff. I love the vibe, sweet spot. I think it's going to be a very positive song. I think a lot of teenage girls are going to be singing it across the country. Lindsay, you're a total sweetheart for coming back and talking to us. We look forward. Hopefully, you're going to bring some of that tour south of the border, because we in the States need to see you on stage for sure. And let's stay in touch and talk again the next time you've got another sweet spot to do it from.
I cannot wait, Kevin. Thank you so much for being such a great supporter of me. And I can't wait to come back and talk soon.
My viewers and listeners have excellent taste. That's all I can say.
Agreed.
She's Lindsay Ell. I'm Kevin McCullough. It's That Kevin Show, and we're coming right back. Stay here.
Ready or not, he'll be right back. That Kevin.